Today is Wednesday, October the 11th. And today is what?
My birthday!
Haley Jane's birthday. So we are going to do a vlog for what we do today. Of course, you can tell it is mighty dark and foggy outside. We are on the way to school. Yep, time to take kids to school because that's what mothers do. We have to take kids to school, then we have to go to work, then we have to get off work, then we have to pick kids up from school, then we have to come home, then we have to get changed for football or softball or soccer or baseball, and then we have to take them to the game or practice, and then we have to feed them, make sure homework's done, make sure they get baths, because that's what mothers do.
Jared's saying nothing like PSAT testings on your birthday, huh, Haley? I'm like,
So, apparently there's PSAT testings today. Haley made student council.
Yeah. I
Student
gave all the
council.
money for my school.
And didn't you say you had student of the week this week?
Yeah, I had student of the week.
Student of the week. So, we're going to go drop the kiddos off, and I will check back in with y'all later. And I'm actually supposed to run into my sister today. That is from North Carolina. So, we will check in with y'all later. Bye. What's up, guys? I am checking in. I am here to get my Hunter from school. Now this thing, I don't know. I'm using a different phone today to record. But I was watching Miss B's, I watched Miss B's video, and I just kind of want to touch on that. It is very true, what she said with addiction. You don't have to have just a drug addiction. There are many other addiction, whether it be gambling, sex addiction, shopping addiction, pornography addiction, internet addiction. At one time, I would say I was addicted to Facebook. I used to play games on Facebook a lot, and I think it, kind of addiction replacement. You put one addiction down and, substitute it for another. It's kind of what I feel like I did. I had a shopping addiction. I wouldn't say it's as bad as it used to be, but y'all, it used to be bad. I could show you my clothes. I literally have a 10 by 20 storage shed, and it is slam jam full, plus the 3 closets in my house. Shoes, I have a entire shoe collection, from tennis shoes to boots to rainbows to Snooks, Converse. It's crazy. Pocketbooks is another one. I've got pocketbooks out the wazoo. So, you put one addiction down, and before you know it, you kind of replace it with another one. And she also mentioned a phone addiction. I guess some people have like that addictive personality. And when I was younger, or even, as I got older out of high school and into college, my grandma would say, Laura, you were always on that phone. You always got the phone stuck to your ear. And, back then, we didn't have the internet like we did now. Matter of fact, we didn't even have cell phones. When I was in high school, I didn't have a cell phone till I think it was my senior year. We had beepers. We had pagers. So, yeah, I mean, you put one addiction down and you replace it. And then I think it takes time to realize, wow, this, it could be a problem. And I feel like when that, whatever it is, starts having an effect on your family, it's time to do something different. That's when it's a problem, and that's when something needs to be done about it. So I just wanted to say that totally agree. I know when my first husband, like I said, I did send him through probate court like 4 different times to rehab. And he went to here in Columbia. And that's another problem, which has gotten better now than it was back then. This has been, what, I want to say 16 years ago. It was a struggle, a real struggle to find a place for him to go to rehab. And like I said, I did go through
okay, there you go.
Probate court.
You see that?
And before we were married, he actually went to rehab. And his mom went through Waccamaw Mental Health. And, they were telling him it could be 6 months, 9 months before we can find a bed that's open. And he was like, man, forget that. I'll just take care of it myself. And when he said that, they took it like he was going to kill himself, a suicide threat. So, of course, they call the sheriff and they admit him into ICU. And they kept him there for 72 hours. Then they transferred him to Bryan Psychiatric Hospital, and he stayed in the mental institution. There was nothing I could do. He called me crying, begging, get me out of here. They've got me in the wrong place. There's people walking around here with helmets on. There was nothing I could do. He had to stay 72 hours for his evaluation, and then they transferred him from there to Morris Village. And I think another thing is, with the Morris Village, it was, a 28-day program. And then after that 28 days, they release you. But then he was court-ordered to go to a treatment program in Sumter, which was called Any Length. And the program there, they live in, like, apartments, and they get a job. And, it's basically learning how to live sober, putting your life back together. You don't have access to cash. That's the worst thing you can do when you first come out, is have, cash in your hands. So they have to learn to live, and manage all over again. And that's one of the things. You can go through a detox program, but that's just detoxing you. You have to reset your whole lifestyle, your mind, everything. And I think a lot of the programs, they aren't long enough. Yeah, did I want him away? At that time, I had Haley. I didn't want him, away from his daughter. But like I told him, she's not going to remember it. She was so little. She's not going to remember you being gone. Yeah, we can tell her, but, she's not. So I tried to, make that not a big issue. Just kind of, comfort and reassure him that, it'll be okay. She's not going to remember. Now, I mean, she knows now, I've told her. But, and then, we had visitation on Tuesdays. And we would have to sit through an hour-long class before we got to visit. And it's funny, Chad, who I'm married to now, which was also my first husband, they were actually in rehab at the same time together, which was crazy. Now that, I think back on it. So, I don't know. I guess I've always, been someone that's like, I can fix everybody. I want to be, save everyone. And that's just me. I have a huge heart. I wear it on my sleeve. But, You know, there comes a time where you have to have that tough love. And like I said, I've been on both sides of it. I've been the sober one, and then I've been the addict. And when I lost my grandma and him, I just spiraled. I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't want to cope. So, you turn to pills to numb that pain. You don't have to deal with it. And I'll never forget my grandma telling me, you can't stay here. Those 2 kids, they're more than welcome, but no, you can't. And boy, that broke my heart. My grandma had never told me no. And, she says, Laura, it's tough love. I did it because I loved you, not because, I wasn't concerned or I didn't care. It's tough love. And that's part of enabling. As long as you enable that behavior, it's going to continue. That's just like a child. If there's no kind of repercussions for their behavior, it's not going to stop. Anyway, y'all, I have went on a full-blown rant. Sorry. But anyways, me and I'm going to try to have a live stream tonight. It is my daughter's birthday today, my doodle bug. So we're going to do that. Which, she's not a baby no more, so it's not really a big thing to her. We are going to go to Georgia this weekend to see my husband. Stay Saturday and Sunday, so we're excited for that. We haven't been since, let's see, we saw him Father's Day, and then it was the weekend before the hurricane comes, so it's been, what, a month? Maybe a little over a month, something like that. But, me and Miss ATX are going to have a live stream tomorrow at, let's see, 5:30 my time, which was 4:30 her time. So, I think we're going to have it on my channel. I did put my laptop in the shop, so if I can't get it to work, then it'll be on her channel. But anyways, I just went on a tangent, and like B says, it's surreal when you're sitting in there and you hear all the different, stories that they talk about in those visitations. And I could just remember, when I would leave, I'd cry my eyes out. But that's, they keep you 28 days there. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was only 90 days that the state can hold you mandatory, like involuntarily. And they told me, we can't make them stay any longer than that. In which I learned through that, even though, I sent him 4 or 5 times, I can't even keep up with how many it was. The hard lesson through that was, until they are ready to get help, there's nothing you can do. You can't do it for them. You can be their support system, and that's something that's really important. So, but until they're ready and they have their mind made up, you cannot, do it for them. But anyways, I wanted to say that, and I'm going to flip y'all around. Oh. I might not, because I'm using a different phone and I don't know how to work it. So, but anyways, look at this traffic. I'm waiting on Mr. Hunter, and then I'll go get Doodlebug, and then I'm gonna go pick up her cake. And what else are we gonna do? That's probably it. Maybe go out to eat, something like that. It's nothing major. I did try a new foundation today. I got on the Wet n Wild foundation, which I'm kind of, I don't know, we'll see. I've only had it on for like maybe 2 hours, but it's got pretty good coverage. I need to do my eyebrows. But anyways, I will check back in with y'all later. I am going to try to start vlogging more. I hope each of you are having a wonderful day. And I will check back in with y'all in a little while. Oh, in the live stream tonight, y'all, I learned something new. Yeah. Learned something new. I try to learn something new every day. So I kind of want to talk about that tonight, which I was really surprised at age 36. I'm just learning this. And my daughter is a history nut. She loves history. I never liked history. I didn't like geography. I didn't like math. Now, English was my thing. I could write a paper, no problem. And I guess, you know, that's because I always use journaling as my outlet to deal with my emotions. So I probably had a lot to do with it. But we were discussing it this morning on the way to school, and you know, I was like, I think I want to do a live stream to talk about it, because I wonder if anybody else knows. I've never heard anyone you know, talk about it. So, and of course, everyone's welcome if anyone wants to guest. So but I will check back in after I get the kiddos. Alright guys, I got Hunter from school. I just caught a piece of TDM's TDM's live stream. What's going on, yo? I'm so lost. I guess I haven't been paying attention. Apparently there's gonna be a charity fight or something like that. I did hold on, y'all. I cut my hair today. Can't really see it. I did it by myself. I'm gonna have Haley look at it and make sure that it's even. Y'all, I think my hair is thinning out. I've got a lot of it. It's curly, but it's thin, and it's naturally curly. The only time I can straighten it is in the winter time because it's just so frizzy. But I guess I'm gonna watch Ron's live stream and see if I can find out what's going on. But Hunter, what are you watching?
Jake.
Jake who?
Paul.
Jake Paul. Do you watch TV?
No.
What do you watch? YouTube. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, YouTube is like, hey, how you doing? YouTube is the new reality TV, pretty much.
Hey.
Who are you talking to, Hunter? I don't know him.
So?
Yeah, he looks like a little thug, too. No.
Get up here.
Alright, so, I think I know him. It looks like Woody. No. Alright, we're heading to get, Haley Jane, and then, I'll check in with y'all again. But I was just wondering about that. I don't know. If anybody knows, catch me up in the comments of what's going on. Because I am, like, totally lost. I'm so used to driving. I've got 3 vehicles. And no, this car, as Miss TT said, is, what'd you say? A 2010 or older.
2016.
Honey, it's a 2016. Get your shit straight, okay?
4 foot.
But anyways, I have a Tahoe, and I'm so used to driving it. But with me, you know, as I said, yes, I drive my children to a whole different school district because that's where they want to go. So I drive them every morning and I pick them up because the bus will not transport them. So I did go get me a car, which the Tahoe and the truck's paid for, you know, gas reasons and this and that. And it's got 22-inch rims on it, so the tires are like ridiculous. They cost out the yin yang to put tires on it. And, you know, with driving out of state to visit him, it's just more cost effective. And this car will go to Haley when he gets home. So this one will be hers, and she can take over the payments on it. And I'll go get me something else. I've been looking at the, I either want a 4Runner, a rodeo, a Magnum or another Altima. I've had Nissans were my thing. My first car was a Nissan Sentra 5-speed. I've had that. I've had the Nissan Xterra. I've had 2 Altimas. I've had the Nissan Maxima. Then what I had before this? I had the Tahoe. Then before the Tahoe, I had a Grand Prix. Sold it. And then before the Grand Prix, I had a Denali. And then before the Denali, I had, what, the Altima? And then the Xterra. Anyways, Nissans, y'all, they're good cars. But, this one has warranty on it. Extended warranty all the way till it's paid off. So, I was like, yeah, you know, that'll work. So, if anything goes wrong, it's under warranty. But that's why I like the Nissans, because I tried to tear that car up and I couldn't do it. And they go forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So, anyways, I'm rambling again. I guess I just feel like running my mouth today. But I will check in with y'all in a little while. Alright guys, I went to Office Depot, and I got what I needed to back up my computer, and I'm going to do a factory reset on it. I don't know what's going on with it, but anyways, they have virus protection software on sale. I got it for $15, so that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm using my other phone to vlog, so I'm not used to looking in this one. I keep looking at the wrong place, and I just upgraded my phone, so this is the Galaxy.
If this is okay, if this is where we're at now, if making up bullshit,
the Galaxy, oh my gosh, what is it? The 8 Plus is what this one is, and then I've got the iPhone 8 Plus. So we are gonna go home, and I'm gonna try to see. I have my vinyl and embroidery business also, and all my files, my images are on there, and I don't want to lose those because I do have to pay for them. And I'm not sure that I have them all backed up on a zip drive, so I want to back those up. Like my programs and stuff I can re-download, but those images I can't. So I'm going to go home and wipe it clean. Well, I'm going to back stuff up and then do a factory reset, and we should be good, because it's just, I think I got a virus on it because I was online and it was like, it told me I needed to call this number, and it's like they had control of it. They were moving my mouse and stuff, so I think it got a virus on it. But I'll go home and back it up and then do that factory reset on it. So I am here at Walmart. I got to run in here real quick and get a couple of things, and then I'll be back. Haley, I got to take her to run by her grandma's. I think they got a birthday card for her. And then I'm getting her cake here from Walmart. And then hopefully I'll be headed home, because I did not plan on running all these errands. Alright guys, I'll check in with y'all later. Love you, bye. Alright guys, I got that took care of. Got everything out of Walmart after we've been here. It feels like forever. I'm ready to get home. But Haley wanted some hibachi, so I guess that's what we're gonna go eat. So we're gonna run in here, get some hibachi, and then we will be got to get some gas, and then we'll be headed home. And I'll back this laptop up and reset it. So hopefully we will be able to do the live stream. So I will check in with y'all later. Let's see Haley's cake. teal, her favorite color. Hey guys, alright, so we got Haley's food, her cake, all that stuff. She got, what'd you get? Shrimp and steak, hibachi. Then I get a text message. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, who am I speaking?
Alright, that was a phone call. Haley's got a student council meeting in the morning at 7:30. Mama duties. But, like I was saying, I got a text message. And my grandma is in the hospital. So that's where I'm headed now. With congestive heart failure, fluid buildup, UTI, and irregular heartbeat. And they have her in this little rinky-dink Lord's hospital. So, and my sister said, I said, well, why is she there? Why haven't they transferred her to Grand Strand? Said, oh, she don't want to leave. She wants to be close to home. So I am going to see if I can go talk some sense into her and see if I can get her to transfer to Grand Strand, because that is the heart hospital around here. So if it's not one thing, it's another, y'all, and that's what I say. You never know what minute may be your last. So be kind to each other. And which she's in her 90s, so she's lived a very long life. But still, I just lost my daddy, and that was another thing, which I'll get into all that. But anyways, I'll catch up with y'all once I get down there at the hospital. Alright guys, I've made it home. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here, and I'm rebooting my laptop now, so I'll plan on having a live stream tomorrow. I'm wore out. It's been a long day and I've been crying, kind of emotional, but yeah. So if you don't mind, please keep my grandma in prayers, and everyone have a wonderful night, and I will catch up with y'all tomorrow. And again, I'll vlog tomorrow, and then I'll also have a live stream tomorrow evening. It'll either be on my channel or Mrs. ATX's channel. But be a blessing to yourselves and each other, and be kind, and I love each and every one of you. Good night.